right, we got here. This is a throwback. Throwback. Look at this. 1976. This is a Cadillac Superior ambulance chassis. All right. Yeah, so it says Superior coach was in, well, that's where it was, Franklin Lakes and Bergen County Police. Okay. Superior coach, I think that's in Illinois. Superior. Man, these things are, this is what they used to do in the 70s and the 60s. They take one of these full-size General Motors cars, Cadillac or a Pontiac or an Oldsmobile, and they'd send it out to a coach builder. You'd cut the roof off, cut the car in half, and then you fabricate the rest of the body from sheet metal. So you get stuff like this. You know, it was like an extra 3-inch panel at the top of the door. They had to fabricate the stainless trim. They could use the window motor, but had to come up with their own glass. The windshield had to be fabricated. This is the same A-pillar that they would use on a hearse. Fiberglass top. Same door that they would use on a hearse. You wouldn't get this window. All everything back here would be vinyl with the Landau bar on the side if it was a coach, a funeral coach. Also wouldn't get the ventilation from the interior. You wouldn't need that. Person's already dead, so, you know, fender flares. Those came from the original car. That would have been a Fleetwood. Door skin for the fuel cap. Yeah, so, you see, let me show you. You can imagine this car rolling down the assembly line. This one's going to be an ambulance, and the next one's going to be a funeral coach. So, the rear would have been the same. The rear door, swing out rear door. Oh, Superior. Superior is okay, Jimmy. What does that say? The Scheller Globe Corporation. Scheller Globe. And so you get your A-body tail lights from your A-body station wagon. And you get a rear step for your paramedics. You know, all this interior would have been gutted. They would have put, if this was a funeral coach, you'd have got the same floor, but they would have put rollers on here. Oh, you got a extra gurneys down here. Okay, all right. And the floor. And then got your first aid kits up here. I'm telling you, man, once they went to the van, the economies of scale, just do this. Oh, there's more space in the van. So, I mean, once they went to the Ford E-Series and the Dodge vans, it was all over for these. You know, you could put more people in there, more equipment, and you can stand up in it too. But these were.
Some of them were set up that they would hold 5 people.
Yeah, right.
One, 2, 3, and 2 hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, jeez. 2 hanging from the ceiling. Wow.
Must have been a wild ride.
Well, yeah. I mean, also people were thinner back then because this is a
fiber. Can't argue that point.
Yeah, it's a fiberglass cap, so I don't know if the people got it held now. Not sure. But yeah, like these lights, General Electric. See General Electric on the lights, emergency lights. Got your rear spotlight right there. Got your curtains. This is sweet. Look, they even put a high-mounted brake light on here. Look at that.
That I had missed it.
Oh, you added that yourself? All right, that's functional. Because cars, it's rather big, so it'd be nice if people.
Well, the Ghostbuster one is a 1959.
Yeah.
This is a 76, and was built by a different bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Cadillac would build the chassis
and
then ship it out.
Right.
And the Ghostbuster one, as I remember,
I think that's a Meteor. Is that a Meteor Miller?
It starts with an E.
Well, E. Oh, if it's E, that's an Eisenhart.
Yeah. that'd be Hesse-Eisenhardt.
Yeah.
Eureka.
Eureka? Oh,
I
okay.
think that the
All right.
Ghostbuster was that. But actually, everything in here would function. You can have a full trauma kit.
Okay. All right.
This is where the M cylinder would go there.
All right.
Because of the weight and such, I never bother, and I'm
Right.
not going to rent an
Yeah.
M
This is
cylinder.
yeah.
But
It's
it's fully loaded. Is it active or
no. This
It
is
could be,
because you're keeping
right.
it on the
Now, it's more that if I
show
was
how
out
it
on the
was?
road and came up on something, I can hold the fort until a real
yeah. Like as a
ambulance.
Samaritan, right?
These were actually brake lights.
Yeah, I believe that. Well, yeah.
Good.
It looks like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Steel brake lights.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to be creative, man. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You get some of these because you can't find these dowel rods, and if they're already made out of wood, and
Mm-hmm.
so they don't age that well. Yeah.
Well, that's what they did.
Yeah. Eureka? That was in Alabama, was it? Eureka?
Oh, I don't really remember.
No.
I
Cause I.
started riding in '65,
All right.
but
Because I know, like Hess and Eisenhardt, that they built the limousines for the president too.
mm-hmm.
I remember that. Yeah.
Right. But was made for Franklin Lakes.
Mm,
These it originally came in that color.
right.
They repainted it for some reason. I don't know why. Um, but they donated it to the Police and Fire Academy, and we used it for about 15 or 20 years to train EMTs.
Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll
And
work.
then when the county was finished with it, I had one of my instructors call up and say, "Hey, you're not going to believe what's out on Gov Deals."
Yeah, this is good. You train them in triage and how to rapid
Mm-hmm.
response. So this is
Yep.
it's a functional car for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah. So 1976 Cadillac. Ooh, Cadillac Superior. You know. The last one I did was an Oldsmobile, and it had the funeral get up on it. That was a '74. So this is real good to see these. I mean, you don't see anything but these General Motors cars doing this. Never seen a Chrysler in this country. I've seen them over in Europe, but over here, no.
This thing, even when it was up at the academy, it had sit there for a couple of months, not even being started.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd get in it and crank it a couple of times,
yeah,
it'd fire right up.
yeah. These old ones, they beg to be driven, but
Mm-hmm.
nobody wants to drive them because of the whole, the weight and the fuel expense, and so you see a lot of that.
Well, I was coming back from a convention in this one day on 287,
Yeah,
and I look down and I'm doing 80.
yeah, right, right.
I know it can get up to
Oh
80.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure it's going to stop
Oh no,
doing 80.
it'll stop, man. It'll.
Yes, yes, we
it'll
haven't seen him in quite a while.
mm.